Jordan Reid, drowned by his mother. Tony Ann Byfield, shot dead. Kyra Ishak, starved to death. Aliyah Jordan Fellows, murdered by an uncle. Dylan Crean, killed by his mother's boyfriend. And now Keanu Williams. 6 dead children, all known to Birmingham social services during their short lives. Rachel Shuttleworth, seen here celebrating a lottery win months after Keanu's death, is serving a life sentence for his murder. When he died, Keanu had 37 different injuries on his body. While his death may not have been predictable, today's Serious Case Review says it could have been predicted that Keanu was likely to suffer significant harm.
It was an entirely preventable death, and it was an unacceptable, totally unacceptable range of failures. Organisationally, collectively, individually, people failed Keanu. They didn't see him. They didn't look through his eyes. They didn't walk in his footsteps.
Keanu spent his final days here, but in truth he had no home, no toys and little care, frequently moving around as his mother's partners changed. 4 visits to accident and emergency in 5 months failed to arouse sufficient inquiries. A crucial child protection meeting in 2009 concluded that Keanu was not at risk of significant harm.
We failed Keanu. We had the focus on Keanu at the very beginning of his life that was right. We didn't sustain that focus. We got distracted by the label family support rather than a focus on the risks. The tragic consequences of that we are genuinely very sorry for, and we hope that what we're saying today is the beginnings of the turning of the corner that we owe Keanu and we owe children today.
Children's services in Birmingham have been inadequate for years. Today there are more than 100 vacancies, rising caseloads and high sickness levels. This lawyer, who successfully sued the department on behalf of families let down by social services, says there could be more preventable deaths.
There is every likelihood that it will happen in the future. They don't seem to have appropriate reviews. They don't seem to get involved quickly enough, and they don't necessarily take on board some of the warning signs that are passed on to them by members of the public.
Council leaders here acknowledge their promises to improve will sound hollow given their years of failure. But something must change to prevent other children suffering like Keanu Williams. Michael Buchanan, BBC News, Birmingham.